One of the new regulations that came about in 2016 is being able to accept a self-certification for assets when a family has total assets of less than $5,000. Now, with our traditional rules, the PHA must obtain and document in the tenant file third-party verification of all income, assets, and expenses. Think about it this way. All the factors that go into making your determination of adjusted annual income must be verified using third-party verification, or you must document in the tenant file why you were unable to obtain third-party verification. When you have a family that has net assets equal to or less than $5,000, now what we're talking about here is cash value. So when the total cash value is equal to or less than $5,000, then your PHA may accept a family's own self-declaration declaring that it has net assets equal to or less than $5,000 without you having to take any additional steps to verify the accuracy of that family's declaration. The declaration must state the amount of income that the family expects to receive from the assets that they have. This amount must be included in the family's income. So what we're talking about is the family is going to declare what they expect to receive from interest, dividends, or any other asset income. A housing authority must obtain third-party verification of all family assets every 3 years. In other words, you obtain third-party verification of all family assets, and then the next year and the second year after that, you can take the family's own declaration. But every third year, you must obtain third-party verification. Under this provision, a housing authority must obtain third-party verification of all family assets upon admitting a family into the Housing Choice Voucher Program or the Public Housing Program, and then again at least every 3 years thereafter. So when you're thinking about it, you first have to start with actual third-party verification, and then from there you're able to take a declaration the following year, and then the second year thereafter, and then at the third year you do full verification again. During the intervening annual reexamination, a housing authority has the discretion under this provision to accept a family's self-declaration that it has total net assets, meaning cash value, that it has total cash value assets equal to or less than $5,000, and then they would also certify and declare the amount of any expected income from the asset in which the family has access to. A housing authority may obtain a family's declaration of assets under $5,000 at the family's next interim or annual reexamination following the adoption of this provision in your agency's ACOP or administrative plan. In other words, you need to have approved policies before you can administer these new regulations. Housing authorities are required to have all family members 18 years of age or older sign the family's declaration of total assets. So once the family declares what the total cash value of their assets are and expected income from those assets, every individual family member who's 18 years of age and older must sign that declaration of total assets. Whenever a family member is added, your housing authority must obtain third-party verification of that family member's assets.